YouTube? This is SEL0320 representing JVS. I am sleep deprived. I need to go and take care of my personal nighttime responsibilities. And Joe's over there barely awake. And I don't know how he's doing animation, but we're still here. And we are here, or I'm here. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm doing my last review for Supergirl, episode 13. This has been an awesome season, to say the least. Like, I can't believe that the last 3 episodes I've watched have been so good. It actually got me reinvigorated and actually get into this show all over again. There's going to be spoilers sprinkled throughout this, so just be forewarned if you haven't seen the episode that came on tonight. Definitely go and take this, put it in your watch later, and then come back to this review because actually this is one of my favorite episodes actually this year. One of the reasons why is because there's a parasite that basically from the last episode you saw that was kind of hanging up along the sides, straight up come out of Cloverfield, and it attached itself to Kara's body. And the name of it is the Black Mercy. If any of y'all know the Justice League had an episode where Superman in the Fortress of Solitude was attacked by some kind of parasite. It went and latched through his body. It was in the shape of a star, and basically it fired his brain synapses into feeling nothing but like a dream world. And I think it actually attached to Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. But it was attached to Superman longer. It was actually attached to his face, not his chest, I don't think. Either way, what ended up happening was it took a lot for him to come out of it. And after he coming out of it, like, he was so messed up because he had to ruin the world that he had built for himself inside of that, his perfect reality. And as I predicted, that happened to Kara in such a serious way. But it was crazy to see like Krypton and her reflecting and interacting with things that she remembered from her past, from her memories, just kind of becoming like a solidified, like, solid state. And it was crazy to watch, man. It's like, Melissa is a great actress, man. Like, she's doing a really good job, not just as Supergirl, but as Kara. Like, she's defined both characters separately, which is really hard because with Clark and Superman, like, I mean, you can kind of see he's kind of posing, but with her, she really, truly is both, you know, and you can see it in a really good way. Even with Cat Grant being upset with her and, like, Henshaw trying to pose as Kara, and it just did not work for him. He even broke down crying, and I thought it was a hilarious moment. But it made for good dialogue, and really, I guess Kat was just had her feelings hurt because I guess she blames Kara for breaking her son's heart. Either way, that ended really anticlimactic and it's pretty funny. But even with Wynn and Jimmy kind of being recruited by Henshaw and trying to help out any way that they could with trying to figure out what was going on as far as the aliens and trying to figure out how to get this parasite off, because they tried to do everything they could to get it off of her. But at the point that they pulled it up, it basically started to kill her. It was symbiotic. It was connected with her life force, and if it was pulled away from her while she was in the dream state, she would have died. And so what ended up happening was Karen, she ended up having to be pulled into it. And thankfully they actually had Maxwell Lord. Great segue, because he was the only one that was smart enough to get something created virtually for her to be able to go into the dream state to try to pull Kara out. And that made for one of the most dramatic moments that I've seen throughout the season, because like Kara is just in this dream state and she was totally absorbed into it, and you see her sister just trying her best to try to fight for her in this mental world, and it was really dramatic. It was really dramatic, especially when she came out of it thinking that she didn't pull her sister out. Like, she had told, I think, Jimmy not by any means necessary, don't have anybody pour her out, even Henshaw. And Jimmy did what he said. Like, he was like, he told Henshaw, like, dude, look, she told me not to do this. Like, I know you love her like a daughter, but do not do this. Give her a chance. And it made for a lot of good dialogue before and after they get out, because after Kara got out, like, she was just void of emotion. She was so angry that at the first chance she got, she went straight for Nam. And she was a beatdown. Like, she went all in. But one of the most upsetting things that happened was that Kara's aunt died at the hands of Kara's sister. And, like, I mean, I didn't know if she should have done that. I think that she would have probably been okay with just an injection, or just, like, you know, I don't know, chop the woman's arm off. I don't think she had to go straight through the chest, but I mean, she did, and, you know, it happened to try to save John's life. I wonder if John had never even intervened, would she have actually killed, you know, Kara's sister? I don't think she would have. I think this all could have been really avoided, but it happened, and it was a dramatic sequence because, like, I mean, Kara came to the scene, and she was just like, man, she already lost everybody twice. That's one of the reasons why she went and engaged in this fight with Nam. She basically understand, like, now she's losing another family member, and I think that they could have dragged it on a little bit stronger, like of how much of an effect all that had on her. Thankfully, they all surrounded her and gave her the happy end to this episode. I think that she needed. It was kind of like cliche in a way. So that kind of detracted from this episode for me. Instead of it being a 10, I think I gave it like I give it like a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. But I think if she would have had like some kind of residual damage from what had happened, this has changed her forever. I think it would have solidified as being one of the best episodes. But either way, it was awesome time. I've had a great time like going through all the episodes back all over again, and now I'm ready for episode 14 whenever that comes. Thanks everybody for watching. This is JVS. We ain't gonna stop. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Leave a like if you actually like this review. Peace everybody.